So I got a funny voice. I wanted to take an X-Acto knife, which I don't have an X-Acto knife, but I wanted to take a knife to try to scrape because this looks so terrible. So I'm just trying to scrape stuff off here. I don't know if it looks much better, but I thought this looked pretty horrible. So you know, just give it a try with. And it's good if you do, that right next to a dark because that gives you some pop. So you can see that looks really great right there. Try a couple right here. I don't know if that's overdoing it. I think it looks pretty nice. All right, well, it looks better. I mean, this thing looks so horrible. But I think we got an improvement. Now I'm going to just I'd like to try a general wash on these, ocean area. And I don't know what color would be good, but let's see. That is like a stupid looking color. So let me see if I can get a better looking color than that. Maybe get a hint of green in there. Let's see what that. That looks alright. And I'm just gonna try to come right. Well, let's see if we can go right here. And a little bit down here. That looks a lot better. I'm gonna try to, make it fade up into here, the horizon. And I don't know, we should really get a little more fade here and there. How about there? And see if we can. Yeah, I got a knife from the kitchen. I'm doing it on YouTube Live right now. That definitely is an improvement. I'll try to smear that a little bit more. And let's see, get a little come out there. All right, that's better. And there's like what do you call that up there? A violet kind of color. I tried this violet. I'm gonna try this violet. That's not really looking good either. Let's see what's that. Okay, that's not too bad. Let's see what that. I had tried putting tape on here, but it did not. I don't think it was that great. Let's see if we just come here. That looks pretty bad, but now I got a damp brush. And just see if we can just. That looks pretty horrible. So we're gonna sort of try to give it a rinse and make it a lot more subtle, I guess. And that is I don't like this bump right there. That looks better. Okay. I guess I'm just gonna soften the whole top edge of this. That looks nice there now suddenly. Okay, so you do it the same thing over here. Alright, I like it. Let's see if we just have it dissipate into nothing over on this side. Alright, that looks great. Okay, we're happy. Okay. And I don't like this line very much, so I'm going to see about. Trying to remind myself what kind of paper this is because, expectations are not as high on an Oh, it's at Layton. I always thought it was Ayton. Anyway, expectations are never quite as high with the Chinese arches than the real thing. Okay, so that's nice. And you know, there's like a haze of you know, I wouldn't call it violet as much as like a super light cobalt blue. Let's see what this kind of gray that could be an assist. Let's see. I don't know. Not really. Not really. Okay. That looks pretty stupid. I should find that orange and just hit it with more orange. I guess that's alright. I don't know where. I guess this is the orange. Just get a little heavier on the yellow. So there's kind of like a blue thing. I don't even know if we should be trying to do that so literally. And, whoops, that seems to be okay there. Let's see if we can like push this around a little bit to be less of giant paint strokes and more of just an area, a plane. That looks kind of nice, and I kind of like this area here because it sort of brings the eye down. What's that? Oh, a little speck of something. And here we got like a defect in the paper somehow that has left a little ring there. All right, that looks fine. That looks good. Is this? No, that's from the other day. Okay. And what about an echo of the bold orange sky? Just like some echoes in here. Let's see. I'm gonna just grab a small brush and see. Thank you for the thumbs up. Whoever gave me a thumbs up. You can just grab some of this. I'm reluctant to do this, but you know, why not? Let's see. Let's see about some hairlines right here. Just to, you know, say, yes, there's orange up there and we are reflecting. If this thing is lacking one thing, for sure it's lacking depth. So let's see. Let me try to. And what about this big area here? Maybe just a hint right there. I don't know about down here. Who knows? I'm going to give it a shot. I don't know if I really like it right there, but well, looks all right. Not exactly a masterpiece, but I think hitting this with the knife really helped a lot. Could be that it would be good to have a little bit more dark in there. So I'm going to try to this was supposed to be a warm-up one, then we're going to jump onto like this right here, or better yet, this one here where we got this kid on the beach and we got this as the underpainting, but oh my gosh, I squirted water all over that in my so oh no, that's I guess it's this way. Oh, maybe it's more that way. I don't know. We'll see. Anyway, I want to get some darks in this just grab this. All right. That and this is a weird color. It's a yellow, but whatever. I'm gonna try put it all together right here. And leaving? Yeah, that looks good and dark. Okay. Where were we? Here we are. You know, very nondescript, that whole thing, but whatever. Let's see. I said, are you leaving? Thank you. I'm doing a live stream here. Okay. I really don't like it, but it's better than it was. Hmm. Hmm. Not really a good idea to have a dark down in the corner like that, but too late now. Okay, it looks terrible. Let's move on to something else. Or how about thanks everybody who stopped by. Appreciate that thumbs up. And you know, I don't normally do sunsets, and maybe we're seeing why. And there we go. Today's big thing was to take the knife and scrape highlights. All right, till next time. Bye bye.